Здравствуйте! Это видео для школьников, которые изучают английский и науки. And this one is about guess and its properties.
Ключевые слова раздела 1. Please read them together with me. A syringe. A plastic plug. A hole. To push. A piston. To empty. Empty. A conclusion.
First, I take this syringe and I fill it with some water. Now, there is some water. And I close it with the plug. This is a plastic plug and there is no hole. If I push the piston up, what happens? Let us see. The water pushes the plug away. So, what if I empty the syringe? And do it like this. Is the syringe empty now? Let us check it. So I take the plug again, close the nose of that syringe, and push the piston up. And the plug flies away again. Why? What's the conclusion? Was the syringe empty?
Which of the conclusions is or are correct? Number 1. The syringe was empty and the emptiness can push. Number 2. The syringe was filled with a transparent gas which transmitted the push of the piston to the plug. Number 3. The syringe was not empty but filled with an invisible spirit like a genie or a ghost. Number 4. All three conclusions presented above are correct. Ключевые слова раздела 2. Read with me, please. The air. To breathe. Space. A scientist. To consist. A particle. To interact. A molecule. To pull. A pump. To pump. A side. Pressure. To use.
No, it was not empty. It was filled, as it is filled now, with some air, which we breathe. And that is gas. Like any other gas, it needs some space. And scientists say that any gas consists of particles which are called molecules. And those molecules interact. They push and pull each other. Let us do something else. I will close the syringe with my finger and push this piston. See what happens. And the piston is pushed back. Look. It is pushed back by the air. Does the gas push only the piston, or it also pushes the walls of the syringe?
Do the particles of the air push the walls of the syringe as well as the piston? 1. No. Similarly to magnets, which push and pull only iron, air molecules push only the rubber piston, but can't push the plastic walls. Number 2. Yes, they do, as they need their space. 3. No, they push only two opposite directions like springs. 4. Yes, they do. Like cells of our organism, they reject foreign tissues.
Let us check it by the balloon and the pump. So there is some air, and the more I push, the more I pump, the bigger is the balloon. It pushes all the sides. The air inside of it pushes all the walls of the balloon. More air, more pressure. So more air needs more space. And now, I want to ask you, how do people use this property of gas? The gas which pushes, the gas which needs its space. Switch off the video for a moment and write down some of your ideas.
How do people use the property of gases which take the space, can push? How else can it be used? Please write your ideas in your comments under the video and share them also with your school teachers of sciences. Ключевые слова раздела 3. In one's own way. A straw. A stick. To plug. A target. A shot. A shooter. Temperature. A jar. To return. Original.
Thank you. And now I will use it. I will use this property in my own way. I take this plastic straw and this stick. There is nothing in the straw, but I will plug it with this potato. On both sides. Now, let me do it like this. I push this plug and I will use this target. Look what happens. Oh, that was a nice shot. Not very good, but quite nice. Okay, let me do it again. I will push this plug on this other side and plug the opposite side again. So I will try to be a better shooter. Wow, that was much better. Not perfect though. Now let us experiment with the temperatures. I have a plastic bottle and it is empty. I have two jars, one with very hot water and the second is room temperature water, but I add ice there to make it cold. Now the water is becoming colder. I put the bottle into the hot water and the air inside is becoming hot. Now I close it with a cap. I close it really well and I will take it out of the hot water and put it into the cold. Look what happens. What has happened? From this, we can say that cold air needs less space. What if I put it back into the hot water? Now the bottle is returning to its original form. The hot air needs more space. That's it for today. Thank you.